Hey guys, okay, so this is just going to be a quick video talking about some things that I want you guys to look at, to study, to remember uh, uh, during the course of our session together. We're going to be starting Unit 1 soon, and you guys do not have to wait until our next session to start this. I'm going to introduce a few things here at the beginning of Unit 1 that you can use to help you get started studying in this unit. Okay, so the first thing I'm looking at here is Unit 1, page 8. And this is a profile page. They've called it FriendNet Profiles, and you can see that the name of the page that's open here is Welcome to friendsnet.cup. So this would be I guess you would call it a fake or imaginary website where people can meet each other online. They can discuss or share their interests, and people can look at their profiles here to see if they have anything in common with those people. Okay, so looking at this page then here, I'm looking at 4 people here in this profile page. This part here, I think we're just going to skip this part. But I would like to focus on this part here and this part at the bottom in section B. In this section here, welcome to friendnet.cup, there are 4 people, and each person has presented a profile, a personal profile of themselves. Okay, in this introduction, in this profile, you're going to notice here there are some topics. We talked about topics last class, and details. Topics and details. Here we have some topics, and we start with age, and we go on to occupation, and hometown, and interests, likes and dislikes, personality type, music, fashion style, and hangout spot. And of course, these are the details, the topics and the details. Okay, in this column, I notice the vocabulary fashion style, and I also notice the vocabulary hangout spot. Okay, so what does that mean? Well, fashion style refers to the type of clothing that someone wears. When we use the vocabulary fashion style, or we say, wow, great fashion style, we are talking about the type of clothing that someone wears. Hangout spot. When we're talking or using the word hangout spot, a hangout spot is a place where a person feels comfortable to relax in. This is when hangout spot is most frequently used to express that a person feels comfortable in a place and that they can relax in that place. For example, Starbucks is a great hangout spot because it's comfortable to relax in. A place that is comfortable to relax in. Okay? I notice here in the profile columns, when each person introduces themselves, they give details. The vocabulary yo is used here. Yo, I'm Tony. Well, the greeting yo is not a greeting that strangers use when they meet for the first time. And it is not something that we would say to a boss or a manager. Yo is a greeting that is used between friends, really good friends. And it's very similar in Japanese to the expression oi or os. when when I greet some of my male students in the morning before class starts, they often say, "Us." This would be very similar to the expression that we use in English, "yo." Okay. I also notice in Sarah's profile column that she uses the word haya, pronounced haya, haya. And haya is a very common expression used by girls in Western countries. And it is a short version of hi there. So when we notice greetings, for example, like yo, I'm Tony, basically yo means hello, but it's very, very informal. I would not say this to my boss. I would not say this to my dad. And I would not say this to a stranger. Yo is only for people that we know well, that we're good friends with. Informal. Okay, Sarah, again using the expression haya. Haya then is just a short version of hi there. Hi there. Haya. And it's commonly used by girls. Not used much by men, but commonly used by girls. Okay. In these columns, I noticed some words that might be new that you've never seen or maybe heard before. One word might be this one here, nerdy. This word nerdy. The word nerdy describes a person who likes things that many other people may find strange or unusual. For example, in this conversation, A kata, I really like to study about snakes and lizards. B kata, you, really? I dislike snakes and lizards. I think you are nerdy. So nerdy is an expression we use in English to describe a person who likes things that many other people find strange or unusual. I notice also this vocabulary word metal. And metal is a word that is used to describe a type or a style of rock and roll that is very heavy. It's played loudly by people who like it. Metal. There's a popular group in Japan called Baby Metal. You often hear the expression heavy metal. Well, metal is just a genre or a type of rock and roll that is very heavy. It's loud. Sometimes it's very annoying, this type of music, okay? I notice in this column, Tony. Tony uses the words Man United. And Man United is actually a soccer team. So he's expressing then that he likes the soccer team Man United very much. Okay, I notice at the bottom here in section B, okay, I do want you to do this section. It's not homework, but it is good practice, okay? It says read the personal profiles. Well, okay, personal profiles then are profiles, or you could say information, or you could say details that someone gives about themselves in a questionnaire. You notice, of course, Ken says he's 23, he's a sales representative, he's from Tokyo, his interests include blogging and gaming. Okay, This is Ken's personal profile. Tony's personal profile. So the details that somebody gives about themselves in a questionnaire would be a personal profile. And then the question, what do you have in common with these people? Okay, have in common. Well, have in common is used when people have similar ideas, feelings, interests, or hobbies that they share together. When this happens, we say that they have a lot in common. For example, in this conversation, I like heavy metal music, driving, and climbing in the mountains. B kata, really? Me too. The A kata, great! We have a lot in common. We have a lot in common because we like the same things. There are many interests or hobbies or activities that we enjoy that are the same. So we use the expression, we have a lot in common. Okay, so please study these profiles very carefully. Remember these vocabulary, and you can do that on your own while you're waiting for our next Zoom session, okay? Okay. So, of course, just a quick review of these vocabulary then. The vocabulary used in an informal greeting, yo, or perhaps if you're a girl, hiya, hiya, hiya. Okay. Fashion style, hangout spot, nerdy, metal, man united, personal profile, have in common. Okay, and those are all from page 8. Okay, so moving on to page 9. Okay, so this is page 9. Okay, and when I get to page 9, of course, it looks like this. It's a friendship questionnaire. I would like you, this is not homework, it's just something for you to do until our next Zoom session or homework assignment comes along. Okay? I would like you to fill this out for yourself. Are friends an important part of your life? What kind of people do you get along with the best? In other words, いい仲良く、あなたのタイプはどういう方ですか? So, what kinds of people do you become friends with or do you get along with the best? Nerdy people? People who like heavy metal music? Okay. Of course, what do you usually do with your friends? And other questions that I think you can answer on your own. Okay. While you're waiting for a homework assignment or our next Zoom session. Okay. I would like you to complete that page. Go yukuri. Okay. There's no rush. When we do have another Zoom session, I would like you guys to share this information together. So please, zehi, kore subete o kinyu shite kudasai. Please fill that out for me. Okay, so that's a page 9. I think these words you know. You understand these words, these questions? I don't think you will have difficulty with this page. Okay. Moving on to page 10. Okay. Again, page 10 is not homework. But I would like you to do this as extra practice while you're waiting for homework to come later, or for our next Zoom session, okay? And in this activity, what we're doing is we're matching these vocabulary words here to these definitions. So we look at the first one, love going out and meeting new people. Okay, people who love going out and meeting new people are, okay, well, I look at my list and I notice the word outgoing. Great. Okay, that's a very good word that fits this definition here of people who love going out and meeting new people. I could say, this person is very outgoing. Okay, now these are words that we use to describe people, and we call these descriptive adjectives. There are a lot of descriptive adjectives. Also, noun phrases. For example, a morning person or a night person. A morning person is a person who really likes early morning. A person who likes early morning time is a morning person. Wakes up, very genki, loves the morning. This is a morning person. A night person is zenzen hantai desu. Completely gyaku desu, okay? A night person does not like early morning. They like nighttime better, okay? And then there is a noun, a workaholic, okay? Noun phrase, noun phrase, noun phrase. A workaholic is someone who really, really loves work. They work all the time. Shojiki ni uto, they work too much, okay? So we use workaholic to describe this type of person. Also, we use the word aholic to describe people that like other things a lot. For example, a chocoholic. Chocolate and aholic. Okay? Chocoholic is someone who really, really loves chocolate. They eat chocolate all the time. They cannot live without chocolate. They love it. So we call this type of person a chocoholic. Someone who drinks too much. Beer, wine. これ飲みすぎの方はですね、いつも we call this person an alcoholic. Okay, so a person who drinks too much, eats a lot of chocolate, works all the time, we can use aholic attached to the word work, chocolate, or alcohol to describe this person. A workaholic, a chocoholic, an alcoholic. Okay? And it's common, it's useful and common. Now, these words are very descriptive of people. A person who is active or adventurous or funny. Of course, これすべては形容詞ですね. These are all adjectives. And we use these words to describe people. And it's good to use these words in a presentation because it makes the presentation more interesting. We use descriptive words when we're presenting about lots of things. For example, Shizuoka Prefecture. Shizuoka Prefecture is a place. Wow, tsumannai. Let's use some descriptive words to describe Shizuoka. For example, Shizuoka is really great. It's beautiful. And it is a very friendly place. Okay, so Jody is using words like friendly, which is a fukushi, but also words like great or beautiful, which are keiyoshi, to describe Shizuoka. So when we give a presentation, it's good to use descriptive words when we're talking about the topic to make the presentation more interesting. So there are a lot of words here in this list. I would like you to try and match these words to these definitions and to write those words here. Now, Mina, this is not a homework assignment, okay? It's just practice, extra practice. I'm going to put the answers for this on Google Classroom later so you can check your answers when you're finished. Okay, when we finish with this part, I would like you guys also to do this part in section C. This is a listening activity. I might put the video onto our Google Classroom site for you to watch, and also the audio so you can listen or watch. It's up to you. In this activity, you're going to listen to Patrick, Emma, and Jason describing their friends. So they're going to use descriptive adjectives or maybe noun phrases to describe their friends. Okay? What they would like you to do in this section is to listen carefully and then circle the correct information for each friend. Okay, so my friend Nick, you have some choices here. Elementary, junior high, or high school. Okay. So as you listen and the person describes Nick, what does the person say about Nick? Does the person say this or this? And what about our personalities? Okay. 見ながら、聞きながら、その方がこの Nick という方について何喋ってるんですか？何言ってるんですか？ Our personalities are similar or different? He is quiet and serious, or messy, or neat and tidy. Okay, you notice this word tidy. Tidy means very organized, very clean, very, very organized is tidy. Okay. He likes sports, music, hanging out. So as you listen or watch, what does the person say about Nick? And also, Hannah? Nick is always a boy's name. Hannah is always a girl's name. Sammy can be a boy's name or a girl's name. In my country, America, Sammy is used for boys and girls. Okay? So listen very carefully and circle the correct information for each friend. で、みんな、これは宿題ではありませんが、練習しよう。Let's practice our listening and also using and remembering descriptive words to make our presentations more interesting. Okay? Okay. When we finish with that page, we would like to do this page also. Okay, so this is page 11. It's not necessary for you to do this section, but I do want you to do section B. Okay, みんな、またこれは宿題ではありませんが、練習しましょうよ. Let's practice a little bit, okay? It says, watch or listen to Patrick, Emma, and Jason talk about the things they do with Nick, Hannah, and Sammy. Okay, so この3人の方はこの3人と一緒に何をしてますか? What are they doing together? Let's listen or watch. Okay? Check 2 activities for each person. Okay, so as you listen or watch, 2 activities that Patrick does, 2 activities that Emma does, and 2 activities that Jason does. Okay, then here in section C, it says, watch or listen again. Write on the lines when they do the activities. Okay, so when does Patrick do the activities? When does Emma do the activities? When does Jason do the activities? And we should be listening or watching for 2 activities for each person. Okay? All right. Guys, this is really, really good practice. And I would like you to do this while you're waiting for your next homework assignment or while you're waiting for our next Zoom session. Okay? I want you to keep practicing. I want you to continue studying. I want you to remember these ideas, these vocabulary words, so that your presentation can be better. Okay? Okay. Thanks, guys. That's all for today. I'm going to put this recording onto our Google Classroom site. I hope you'll watch it, and my hope is you'll learn something from it. Okay? Thanks, guys. Have a great week, and I will talk to you again soon, or see you again soon in our next Zoom session. Okay? Goodbye.